Hello and welcome to another video. It's Thursday, which means we're doing studies, and today we're studying snakes. I have a drawing of a Medusa I want to do. I think I've talked about this in a couple of videos. I've done a couple of drawings of Medusa, or Gorgons, I guess, because they can't all be Medusa. She's just one lady, but just like Gorgons, women with snakes for hair. I just think that's a really fun concept, and I think you can do so many different things with it. And so I've done like a summertime one, and I've done another one that was also for summertime. I've done one that was kind of like not emo or like punk, but I guess it was kind of emo because she had like the black and white stripes and like a black shirt and stuff like that, so it was a little bit emo. You guys will see that one on Friday. But yeah, I've done about 3 sort of Gorgon / Medusa so far, and I've been trying to work on the new one that I kind of want to work on. It's been a while since I've done like a finished piece. I know I did one yesterday, but like actual finish, like all the way fully rendered, and so I kind of want to do that one for next week or sometime in the future. But I'd really every time I draw snakes, I'm like, oh, the snakes are so ugly, they look so stupid and derpy and they don't look like snakes at all, like they're way too simple. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to draw snakes where I don't have to put too much effort in, but I still want them to look like snakes. And so I decided I was going to do snake studies for today. I don't, like I said, this is a study sketchbook, so it's okay if the snakes don't come out good or whatever. But I am just slightly disappointed with myself when it came to these studies because I sort of kind of backtracked when I was doing them. For the first few ones, I'm trying to use shapes and stuff to build, like, as building blocks to like draw the snakes and stuff, except when it comes to like their bodies. When it comes to their head, I'm really just trying to get the construction of the head. I'm not too worried about their little snake bodies because it's just like a long tube, right? I'm not super worried about that. I can sort of kind of fake a tube pretty okay, but it's just the heads that I'm really struggling with. And so I was at first really just trying to make them into like shapes, and I was trying to figure out the shapes that I want. By the end of this video, I do kind of figure out the shape I want. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but for a while I was just trying to break it down into shapes, and then after I got to one particular drawing of a snake, I sort of kind of backtracked. Instead of using shapes, I went back to line drawing, which is something that I really don't want to do. There's nothing wrong with like drawing things by the lines. It's just that I'm really trying to understand form. So if I give up and I'm just trying to copy the drawing or like the picture of the snake line by line, it's kind of just like backtracking on all the stuff that I'm trying to do. And also a lot in this video, I'm drawing from my wrist, and when I'm working in this jug sketchbook and such as like my grind sketchbook or whatever, I'm trying to like improve my skills. And so when I'm working in it, I'm trying to draw more from my shoulder. It's actually super fucking hard to draw from your shoulder, you guys, and also it makes my shoulder hurt, but that's just because I never use the muscle obviously to like draw from my shoulder. It's just really better for your wrist and stuff. And so mostly in my drawings, and you guys see it all the time in my videos, I really do a lot of drawing from the wrist, which is not good, and that's probably why I had all that wrist pain a couple of months ago, like really bad pain in my wrist. Thankfully I don't think it was carpal tunnel because it went away and it has not come back yet, knock on wood. But yeah, so I'm really trying to draw from my shoulder. And so this is the snake that I'm talking about. I went back to doing a line drawing for it, and I was not drawing from my shoulder. So I was really disappointed with myself just because I wasn't sticking with what I was just, really trying to like hone in on myself for the sketchbook. And I was like backtracking, and I kind of became scared and became sort of kind of cowardly, and I really didn't like that. But eventually I do get back to drawing with the shapes. I just think that this one, I tried to draw it with shapes, and it just felt like it came out really bad looking, and so it sort of kind of scared me. And so I felt like I had to go back to the line drawing just so I can get the proper, what I felt like were the proper shapes to make it look like a snake. But really I should have just kept going. It's not really at this point about recreating the drawing one-to-one. I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but I'm also trying to learn form and shape and stuff. So I shouldn't really let myself get discouraged and revert back to the old way of drawing that I was doing. It's because I'm never going to learn. And so I do eventually go back to doing the shapes, and you know what, I'm glad that I did, you guys, because I got scared for a second, but then I think I figured out how I feel like the heads, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I was stuttering so much, I'm just getting a little bit excited, but I just feel like I did sort of kind of figure out the way that oh my gosh, the shape of snakes' heads are formed. And so what I kind of sort of came up with was sort of kind of like a blunted slice of pie, or like a blunted slice of cake. So it's got like the shape of a slice of pie, but you just cut off the tip. So instead of meeting to like a perfect point, it's just like you slice off that front part, And so I sort of kind of figure that out in the next few drawings of the snakes. I do plan on drawing more snakes in my own free time. That's because I really do want to draw that Medusa. It's honestly mostly finished. The only parts I have not sketched out are the snakes, just because I was like, I need to do something else. And also, you know what I realized when I was drawing these snakes? Snakes are actually pretty cute, you guys. Even the ones that are like scary looking, you're like, oh, that guy, he's trying to be scary. But then you look at him and you're like, that fucker doesn't have any goddamn teeth. They have no teeth. A lot of them don't have teeth. I don't know what that's about. I drew one snake with fangs, but they only have top teeth. They don't have any. He didn't even have any bottom teeth. So I was like, what the fuck? Obviously, snakes are dangerous because they're poisonous and stuff. But I was watching a video and they're like, snakes are really not that dangerous. Even if they bite you, it doesn't hurt that bad. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. It doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm sure it does hurt, but they're like, it feels like you're getting scratched. And I was like, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if maybe that guy is just like superhuman. But I don't know how powerful snake bites are, but I guess snakes, they're not really made to like bite you hard. They're made to like sort of kind of kill you if they have poison, or sorry, if they have venom, my bad. If they have venom, the whole point is not really the pain of it. The venom is really what's causing the pain, not so much the bite. And also, I guess if you want to like sneak up behind somebody, you wouldn't want your bite to be super powerful, and then they're like, oh my god, I'm getting bit. I have to kill this thing that's biting me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it was a little bit surprising to feel like snakes bites don't actually hurt that bad. But yeah, but anyway, the point is, when I was drawing the snakes, they looked very cute because they have like the sort of same mouth shape that dogs have, kind of, or they have like the lip, it's like curved into like a little cute mouth, like the way you would like draw like a cartoon cat or a cartoon dog, where you draw like the W for their mouth. Snakes have the same thing. It's just a little bit longer and it doesn't go in as deep, but it's the same thing. And so I was like, oh, they're so cute. And I drew this one snake. I think you guys saw it. It's the one that gets wrapped around with the other snake, just because I did not want to cover up that drawing a snake because it was based off this snake that looked like a little worm. And I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. He's like a little worm, but he's a snake. I thought that one was really cute. So that one that's like sort of kind of framed by that other snake on the left page, that one's my favorite. I don't think the drawing of it is very good. It doesn't do it justice, but I thought the photo of the snake was very cute. And so just drawing snakes, I feel like I wanted to draw them being very intimidating, but now that I've drawn snakes, I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to draw them looking intimidating because they're actually very cute. I've been drawing them with sort of like diamond shaped eyes, and that's like not accurate at all. Their eyes are very round and they have that cute little puppy mouth, and so they're actually super cute, you guys. I don't know if I'd actually ever hold a snake in person, but actually, you know what, now that I was doing some research on snakes, knowing that they don't actually have any teeth, maybe I would if it was like a little snake, not a big snake, just like a little snake, not like a python or anything, because I don't want to be bit by a snake, honestly. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I will go ahead and see the next one. I ended up rambling a lot about snakes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.